Welcome to Control Part 13. I am Hominid Digital. This will not be an unlucky episode, despite some superstitions. This will be a pretty normal episode. We'll be making our way towards the Prime Candidate program. So let's get to it. I know we still need to go do the P6 thing, but I would like to do more of Ati's missions. Medical wing. Oh yeah, that's exactly where I figured I would need to go. So there's no thing over there, huh? I have to go all the way over here. All right. Oh, that's where I am. Never mind. Is that this way? Okay. Is there anything secret up here? Is that infinite void above us? The astral plane, I guess. Okay, let's have a little cleaning session in the medical wing. Oh, I can go in here now. Oh, but I can't go in there. That's one of the areas I definitely can't go in. Okay, I already did that. Oh, there's one we can get into. Little jail cell.
Mark Gibson, male, age 28, returned from the astral plane approximately 13 minutes ago. This was his 21st drive. Patient is experiencing migraine-like pain, intense pressure behind the eyes, and partial blindness. He has no recollection of his time in the astral plane and appears severely disoriented. Preliminary examination revealed no immediate cause, so we will be sending patient for x-rays and... What the fuck is that thing? Got it burst right out of him. Call black! Get Marshall!
Oh. Must have been eating the mold. Just because it smells good doesn't mean it's good for you. Yeah, just because it tastes good doesn't mean that either. Okay. Work for me, Ranger. I forgive you. For your foolish ways. Nope. Now, something you may have noticed is I don't know where any of the breakable walls are, because I never really did that in my last playthrough, but we'll find them this time. Even if I have to look it up, because I would like to find every secret possible. Yeah, I am in the medical wing. Why is this acting like I'm not?
The mold's gotten in here too? All right. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
Oh. Notice there's a file over here. Mold autopsy. The deceased was a redacted with no significant past medical history. The subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold in an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During autopsy, the cadaver's pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by the fungus known as the mold, to an extent that medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased's high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably, but not provably, caused by trapped gases. Routine samples, as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill, were successfully extracted. However, their rapid retrogression outside of the host body needs to be noted. Cause of death, mold ingestion. Refer to file 5-94-2716 for full report. Mold is stinky and tasty. Don't eat it. Okay, what's out there? Oh, what is going on out there? What the hell is going on out there? Oh, it's one of those fuckers? Okay. I see something else. Oh. There's also fucking hiss altering the walls. Are the hiss and the mold working together or something? Or are they just taking advantage of each other's chaos? What's happening here? Hey. Hey, but what is this? Oh, that's the mold that I need to clean up, I guess.
Easy peasy.
Oh, that was the hand chair. I couldn't even see it. I had no idea it was even in here. I just thought it was something to do with the mold. Oh, well, that's one way to do that. I accidentally found a breakable wall. So, what am I missing here? Excuse me there. Oh, the mirror. What did I pick up that made that happen? Oh, this is the Prime Candidate program. Okay. That's actually not where I was trying to go.
To find new prime candidates, the Bureau needs a director. Our future. P6 and P7.
P7? Mine. This place is all kinds of messed up. The entire hallway's been altered. It's twisting in on itself like a repeating image. Very trippy, like looking through the Benikoff TV. Bright Falls supplement. Ah, here's one of the references I was wondering about. Bright Falls, AWE 35. Details. Alice Wake. Mr. Wake's wife was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of redacted memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls event are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale and Dr. Emil Hartman, referred to the Creator's Dilemma and the file RE, the Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe that this event was the result of a forceful perception of subjective reality, stemming from Mr. Wake, overlapping on our own. Wake has been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. See Prime Candidate Program file for more details. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press, New York and Olympia. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and a suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity, and suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. Notes: a monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any future activity. Something else in here. A hand chair, which I didn't even notice was there. Altered item 63-KE. Containment procedure. Item must be kept in isolation, removed from other unsecured objects. Under no circumstances is the item to be sat in. Description. Altered effect. A plastic seat shaped like a human hand from the 1960s. The hand's palm forms a seat with the fingers acting as the chair's back. The item affects gravitational forces, attracting and repelling objects near itself with a force of redacted. Its fingers have also been observed to change position, though too quickly to be witnessed or filmed. The item may be changing forms rather than moving. The item only displays these effects during full moons. Sample analysis confirms it contains human genetic material. Background. Found in a warehouse at Redacted, Albany, a team of ranger trainees, accompanied by an experienced field agent, were dispatched to investigate local rumors when they encountered the item. They successfully retrieved the item. See case PAI-6122 for details. The Mirror Supplement. Victorian Mirror. Altered item 60-UE. Background. Redacted. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise in disappearances in Redacted, Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. Supplementary materials. Date, August 18th, 1915. We certify that the case of Mrs. Redacted has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Her fixation with the family looking-glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Mrs. Carver is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until her affliction has passed. Signed, Dr. Redacted. Yeah. Typical male idiocy to treat women as they're insane.
Mark Gibson, male, age 28.
Saw that. Or heard that, rather. Let's hear his actual full speech about the prime candidates.
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone, casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family, my daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two, P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
Remote thought. Was just a dead end. Yeah, it gets so dark in some spots I can't see shit. Before I continue on that way, I do want to go back. It's this P6 there. Tropic Echo. Yeah, I do want to go that way, but I also want to go back. Oh, okay. And I want to go to... There's seriously no other control points in here. Like this? Globe procedures. The Wolf Globe, altered item 72-PE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. However, contact should be limited, as some report feeling disoriented after touching it. Description. Altered effect. Item is handmade, set in dark wood. The item itself is lacquered, hand-painted, spins freely on all axes. While the continents and oceans are recognizably those of Earth, careful examination has revealed numerous redacted and other geographic additions that do not exist on our planet. One of these islands has a city marked on it named Tanrelio. There are no signatures left by its maker. Physical contact renders subjects dizzy and disoriented, with some reporting a feeling of unfamiliarity with their surroundings. This effect seems to grow worse with prolonged contact. Culminating in a sense of listlessness and depression. Suicide has been observed in redacted handlers. Almost like they ended up in the wrong reality. So yeah, I want to go back up to the Panopticon because I know there's more that I missed over there. Now you're my Rocket Man. Let's go back to... Where is it? Panopticon. Upper Panopticon, I think. This wall got messed up. Typewritten page procedures. Altered item 83-KE. No unique procedures required. A standard letter-sized typewritten page with minor water damage. The page is full of text, but apart from the top 7 lines, all the rest has been violently scratched out. Only a few individual words and phrases can be made out. The page emits a dim glow in the dark. When the text is read, there is a feeling of dislocation, as if witnessing the page being written as you read it, and as if reality around you is being redacted to match the words on the page. This feeling is made stronger if the text is redacted. Forensic and linguistic analysis confirm that the text has been written by Alan Wake with the same typewriter as the earlier materials discovered in Bright Falls in 2010. See Bright Falls AWE case file for information.
I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here, they're all the same. It's a hideous trap, my every thought made real. Fear, desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you insane.
Better not get blamed for this mess in the next performance review. I have a cat to feed. Hi there, ma'am. How's the fridge repair coming along?
How did you get this job?
Started as a junior agent because my uncle knew a guy. From there I got put on a desk until an accident left the containment sector severely understaffed. At which point I got bumped up to management. Put in a steady 8 hours a day for another 10 years and voila, supervisor.
I just picked up a gun. Or a gun picked me.
Trench.
Did you work closely with Trench?
Oh, he spent most of his time with Darling and all them. The inner circle. Not that I care.
Trench certainly had his favorites.
He did stop in occasionally to scowl and smoke. Did you know the Bureau has a no smoking policy? It does. Just not for Trench. Still, he is the one who put aside funding for the Panopticon. The man did have vision.
What's the difference between objects of power and altered items?
Think of them like storms. Objects of power are like tropical cyclones or hurricanes for the uneducated. They're big, rare, and scary. Of course, directors can just bind the OOP and become the eye of the storm. Altered items are more like weird thunderstorms. Some may rain frogs, some may rain corn, but they all rain something.
And how does the hiss factor into all that?
It's changing them, making them aggressive. Now they're all raining, I don't know, knives. Knife rain.
Nice metaphor.
It kind of works.
How do you keep the altered items under control?
It depends on the item. Each one has different needs. Ritualistic touches go a long way. Singing to them.
Did he say
Flipping the
singing?
lights 3 times, that sort of thing. It's not superstition if it works.
Yes, he said singing.
Do you like working at the FBC?
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit much, but I get better benefits here than I would over at the Postal Service. I checked. Better healthcare. That's not to say I don't like my job, ma'am. Been here over 15 years. No one knows the Panopticon collection better than me. I'm, close to them, in a way.
I can't tell if that's creepy or normal here.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Come on, Jesse, he prefers Frederick, and you know that. You ask people to call you Jesse. He asks people to call him Frederick. Fred. Entropic Echo. Entropic Echo. Anything visible on the other side of this? So that's a broken one over there. I guess I should... Ooh. I don't know, can I make it that far? Let's give it a try. boy. Oh no, you can't go that far. Oh dear. Well, that sucks. Oh, alright. I'm just in the wall, that's fine. Cool, cool, cool. I just found a way to survive that. Gotta go to the other fire breaks to check that stuff out, I guess. God damn. Yeah, okay. Prime candidate program, I guess. That's where we'll go. Closed cases, huh? Bright Falls summary. Bright Falls AWE 35. Event summary. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, Washington resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, creating an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, although only locally and for a limited time. Event response. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13th, 2010 by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker, see redacted, that an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls, Washington. Refer to events investigated in 1970, 1976, 1978. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is the current sheriff of Bright Falls. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted, referred to the 1970 redacted Thomas Zane, 1976, 1978 Odin Anderson, Thor Anderson. Alan Wake was believed to redacted instigator. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possible object of power that redacted missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search. Oh.
Step into the FBC, there's lots to do, there's lots to read, but you don't touch, and don't scream much, let's join the threshold key.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg? No interruptions! So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
She stands next to the giant
I
chair.
don't want the big chair.
What if I don't want the big chair? Everyone wants the big chair, Meg! That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Yikes. Okay, then. I'm not allowed to use anything in there, huh? Or why?
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us. But wishing won't change things. Finding the projector will.
Ordinary. So much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. The boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6, and the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy, so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here, and I don't want to invoke his name. It's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Yeah. What What is that paused on? Dylan Faden transcript. Transcript of conversation. Subject Dylan Faden for review by Dr. Darling. Confidential. Note. Subject was alone during this outburst. Dylan Faden. You again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. A little later. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore, and I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. A little bit later. Fuck off, you bitch. I will dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Subject repeated the phrase fuck off numerous times before being sedated. That was all in the span of less than a minute, I guess. So was that actually Polaris talking to him? Or was it something else? P6 victim autopsy. Case summary. Agent killed during redacted involving redacted. Codename P6 involving Dylan Faden. Yeah. Autopsy findings. 1. Blunt force injuries of the head and neck. 2. Extensive trauma of the abdominal region. Lacerations and contusions on the upper and lower torso. Fracture of the spinal cord between the L1 and L2 vertebrae. Avulsion fracture of the 3rd through 10th ribs, left and right. 3. Blunt force injuries of the extremities. Abrasions, lacerations, and contusions of the extremities. Dislocation of left and right elbow. Dislocation of left and right knee. Conclusion. After examination, it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the redacted was contorted through his redacted. Okay. And what were you doing that caused Dylan to want to do that? He doesn't strike me as an immediate psychopath.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
Yep, they've been following me. I've been following Jesse everywhere. Sleeping on benches and libraries, outside of shops. Oh, my P7 outfit. Me talking to someone, shoplifting. Doing some janitorial duties, fighting a purse snatcher in a parking lot, sitting at a bus stop, petting a dog.
All the times I felt paranoid. I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
Yep. Jesse Faden movement tracking. Arrives in New York City, New York.
We used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe.
What a shit
I
psychiatrist.
don't know.
Because they weren't really a psychiatrist, they were just some asshole working for the Federal Bureau of Control. Either that or they're the worst psychiatrist ever.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Where'd the other one go? There it is. Work chat. Dead dog. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It's been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. You didn't really think that was going to work, did you? Willow AWE, inventory list of recovered materials, a hollow sphere, stone-like material, vitrified soil, redacted pieces of various size and color, animal carcass, possibly canine, rusted metal bucket, leather wallet, aged shotgun cartridge, all materials to go to the investigation sector for further analysis. Oh boy. shit going on down there. Alright, I guess we'll go down.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates. Experiments. Very different ones, sure, but both in a cell of some sort. Am I out of the cell now, or is all this, the house and being the director, just another cell? Who's really in charge here?
Give me this. Reforming the whole area again. This place was hugely modified and shifted.
We're going back home. Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
Okay, still not enough to do anything else. I really need those corrupted samples. This says Prime Candidate 6. Let's go in there. Ooh, never mind. Very moldy. I don't think I can do this. Yep. No. Bad, bad, bad. Bad, bad, bad. Typewritten page supplement, altered item 83-KE. The page was discovered in an instance of the Ocean View Motel and Casino that was linked to the investigation sector. The page had been pushed into the motel's corridor from under the door with the symbol of a spiral, redacted. Appendix, text transcribed from the item. For 10 years I've tried to write my escape. Only sinking deeper. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here, they are all the same. It's a hideous trap. My every thought made real. Fear. Desire. How can I even ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you mad. The identifiable words in the scratched out portion. Falls. Right falls? Haunting. Wake. Alan Wake? Light switch. Ocean. Too late. And the final sentence. You've been warned. Apparently this part goes through the New York City subway. The turntable. Oh, I really love it when they don't fucking work correctly. Oh, that's really fun. Couldn't be a corrupted sample. Wow, the mold's really fucking pervasive. It's just everywhere. Word chat, teeth. Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. And you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross. So that was where the other person's response came from, I guess. Okay, what's going on over here? Fucking piece of shit. I had a feeling when I saw that poster. Nope. Not a single corrupted sample. Shit's hard to come by. Well, we're coming to the end of the video here. So until next time, Be good to yourself, be good to each other, and have a good day. Bye 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 bye.